It's marketing after all, and if all companies do it, it must be working. Ugh. But no one wants it. No one wants this modernization of logos. Like, what even? Why are so many people spending thousands of dollars going to school for graphic design just for, you know, default font to be everything's logo? I think today's society want to have the sense of simplicity because many people nowadays want a chiller approach to business rather than over the top. I think they want something more chill because it's quote unquote, I guess, easier to remember. But then once everything starts looking the same, then there's a problem. And I don't know how you guys remember things, but I feel like the best way I remember a logo is by shape and color. So the fact that every single logo is becoming like a default black font is like, I'm not gonna remember what anything looks like. At least that's how my brain works. Like, I think of PayPal, I instantly think of the blue P. Like, and then I think of Dunkin' Donuts, I instantly think of the orange and magenta like coffee cup. Like, that's what I think of. I think of like the more imagery stuff is what comes to my mind. Same thing with Wendy's, you think of the girl. You don't think of like the font on the Wendy's, you think of the girl, you know? You know, if Wendy's went modern, oh my god, we're doomed. I hate seeing some of those old houses modernized. Oh my god, it hurts my soul. I got this video on my Instagram one time of like, this lady was doing her bathroom. And same thing, I think they bought an older house. And the bathroom was like painted like this really beautiful like pinky purple. And they had like a corner bathtub that had like columns and like really like romantic, I don't want to say rococo, but it was like curved arches, columns, and like little rose designs on it. It looked so beautiful. And what did she do? She tore it down. And all of the comments were just hate comments. And I was like, these comments pass the vibe check. Like, I would love to have had a bathtub like that. A corner bathtub with columns and archways. Like, come on. Why would you get rid of that? For like a cute, like, she replaced it with like a rectangle tub. And I was like, a black rectangle tub. And I was like, you ruined it. You ruined it. Sorry, my lungs are not in the best condition today. Oh, exactly. It's painful. Xenoblade seems so cool. I highly recommend Xenoblade. But I always give people a little bit of a rundown of my opinions of this, of each game, because each game is very different from one another. It's not a very consistent style throughout each of the 4 games. So there's things to look out for it. They modernized an old farmhouse from my and Dunrad's childhood I refused to enter, and as that 1800s kitchen held too many memories. No! See, I don't understand. Like, why do we need to get... Like, the thing is, once you renovate, like, old stuff, like, once you tear it down, it's like they don't make that material anymore. So, like, we're getting rid of these old materials that, like, will never... Like, that completely changes the house and won't be the same ever again. Like, people can try to emulate it, but it won't be the same. Oftentimes, people updating houses don't even understand why things were the way they were. Exactly. They just look at it and they think, ugh, like, this is old. This is ugly. I don't understand this rise in modernization. I've heard it's from just, like, the older generations being super clutty. Not clutty? That's not a word. Like, super cluttered, like, super, like, not cohesive to an aesthetic. Like, that's what I've heard from, like, other people have explained. It's like older generations, they just didn't really know how to, like, they didn't understand, I guess, like, an aesthetic to, I don't know. That's what people have told me. And, like, my parents are immigrants, so yeah, like, there's a lot of clutter in our house. I definitely feel like if I were to move into a house, I would definitely not have as much stuff in my house, but I would still try to give it character. I would still try to give it an aesthetic. I wouldn't ever become a sad beige millennial mom or a modernized house type of girl. Like, no way. But I know for sure I definitely would pay more attention to, you know, the piles around the house and stuff like that. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know how you remember things. I don't. Wait, what? For real though, I can't remember any recent logos. But older ones, or sorry, is that what I said? I don't know how you remember things. Is that what I said? I can't remember any recent logos, but older ones are so recognizable. Exactly. I know like, ugh, okay, the only, I was gonna say the Kia logo. I know they redid the Kia logo, but that's only because there's so much controversy behind it. Because people think it looks like KN instead of Kia. That's the only one I remember, just because I'm like, it's so dumb. It looks like KN. You look at it and you think KN. Like, who approved that? Like, obviously no one's gonna think of Kia. It looks clearly like a KN. But anyways. One thing I started doing is watch old commercials, and I cannot believe how much things have changed. Dude, I go on nostalgia trips a lot. I've been getting a lot of, like, nostalgia content on all my recommendations, and it makes me so sad that we'll never go back to those days. It's so sad. I'm like, man, I wish those days, the days when I was a kid, were back. Before social media, before the internet, I wish. I do be remembering great marketing. The AT&T girl definitely helped me remember the brand. Sorry, excuse me. The AT&T commercial? I feel like I kind of remember those, but I also don't. I'm not 100% sure though. Oh, that hurts. I know. I still have a clawfoot iron tub in my bathroom. Dude, I would kill to have a clawfoot tub. I would kill for that. I know my parents have renovated our house a couple times, but I think they weren't like when our house was built was like not that long ago. I think it was built in like the 80s. And then when my parents bought it, it was still technically kind of new-ish. It was either the 70s or 80s. I'm not 100% sure. Between late 70s to late 80s, somewhere around there. So when my parents bought it, it wasn't that old. So a lot of when my parents renovated the house, they kind of just like did like upgrades, I'd say. So our bathrooms kind of have always looked the same, just like, you know, the tub against the wall and stuff like that. But man, I would kill for a clawfoot tub. Those look so nice. Dune Rana's house is very, very 60s. I just want an old house, guys. I want to buy an old house one day. But man, house prices in America are not good right now. It's a Sears kit house. What's a Sears kit house? Technically 40s, but the wallpaper is 60s. Dude, 60s wallpaper popped off. Let me just say that. Don't we all? I've been watching some really old TV, and it's like, why don't we have writers like this today? Huh. Yeah, so there's a lot of my coworkers are very like artsy people, and a lot of them like to talk about how like writing these days is just so like I don't want to say unoriginal, but it just doesn't feel like, how did one of my coworkers describe it? They just feel like they either take the safe way of what they know sells, or they try to be different, but the different just doesn't hit. I don't know. It makes sense. Oh, my lungs. Okay, I think I'm gonna get my lungs checked out soon. I was bringing it up to my dad the other day, and he's like, you know, we probably should get a lung scan for you. And I was like, oh, great. Okay, for anybody new, I had asthma for like a really long time, and after I got COVID for the first time earlier this year, my lungs were like really, I don't know if damaged is the right word, but I was considered high risk. So I luckily didn't get COVID for 4 years, but I sadly got it earlier this year. And my lungs, I will say my lungs have been pretty effed up since then. And I cough more on stream, and it is harder to voice act sometimes. And I know it's happened because of COVID, but I don't know, since COVID is new, we don't really know how it's affecting people. But for me, if any of you have been watching since January, you would know how different I sound compared to like a year ago. So I might need to get a lung scan and see what's happening here. Gosh. God. The past had some stuff that things nowadays don't want to do. That's another thing too, is people get offended too easily. I remember my coworker yesterday was also talking about how media back then was so much more funny, and a lot of jokes that were used in the past wouldn't fly by today because, you know, like I said, people get offended so much easy. So that's another thing. Sorry. My first apartment had 60s mushroom wallpaper in the kitchen. It was great. Ooh, mushrooms. I love mushrooms. My workplace, since we're all decorating for Halloween, one department is doing like a mushroom garden. I don't know what theme they're doing is. My guess maybe it's Alice in Wonderland, but they just have like mushroom like sculptures and wallpaper like pasted everywhere, and I was like, this looks so pretty. I would live in this place. Like, this looks like a fairy garden forest. It's so pretty. It sounds like a good idea. Oh yeah, 'cause I know my lungs. I'm really hoping it's not that bad, but like, let's be honest guys, it's been almost 10 months since I had COVID, and you know, these lung issues are still happening. So maybe I should see how the Rona affected me. I should probably get a good idea, especially since we don't know a lot about COVID. It's probably best to get it checked out. God damn it. I've never coughed this much on stream before. Gosh.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lloyd. I was staring at the back of your head for so long.
This stupid system of two worlds stealing mana from each
Could
other.
the humidity in your house be too low? My aunt has trouble breathing when the house gets too dry. No, I do have a humidifier that I was running. So it can't be that. It's definitely not the humidity, because and even then, I feel like when I was younger, like wet air also, like, I don't know. I never really felt like, dry air or moist air really affected my lungs too much. This all definitely happened, like, right after COVID. Like, before, my asthma was not that bad. I would just need to take, like, maybe one puff before I knew I would have to be active, and I'd just be fine. But, like, these days, coughs are very wheezing. If I cough too much, I have trouble breathing. And I think I might need to change my inhalers, because they definitely don't provide what they used to. And I know for a fact it has to be COVID. It has to be. But, yeah. That sounds so cute. I've never worked somewhere where people decorate. Really? I'm really glad that my workplace encourages it. Like, they actually, one of the bosses came in and she's like, oh yeah, I have an announcement for everyone, but we're gonna give every department at least like $100 so that they can decorate. And I was like, oh my god, that's gonna be so much fun. Because some of my coworkers were saying that they used to do it in the past, but then when the lockdown happened, they kind of stopped for the past 4 years. But they said that they want to bring it back again, so I'm excited for that. And yeah, I'm excited because I already decorated my desk at work like kind of Halloween-y. But if we're gonna make it a thing where it's like people from like different departments can come and like see everyone's decorations, like, I wouldn't mind going all out and do something super cute.
I swear I'll change it.
We're still deciding our theme. We're thinking between Toy Story or Inside Out to decorate our office space, like my department. So our first idea was, if we do Inside Out, what we can do is everyone's little workspaces can be a different emotion, like can be like inspired by a different emotion, and we can like turn our office space like into like the mine headquarters. Like, we can cover the walls with paper and like the bookshelves, and then we can make like little globe stuff. Because I mean, I don't want to say too much about my job, but we have a lot of supplies that we can use to make things. So I was like, oh yeah, like we can make like the orbs, we can make like, you know, we can make like little furniture and whatnot. It would be like so cool. So that was one idea. Our second idea was Toy Story. And what we want to do with Toy Story is that everyone's little workspaces can be like a different location in the movies. So like someone could do like Pizza Planet, someone can do Andy's room, someone can do, I think one of my coworkers wanted to do Sid's backyard. Like, that would be super cool. So we're kind of deciding between those two because the overall company theme for Halloween is Disney this year. So we're kind of keeping it to like Disney ideas. So I like that, yeah. Time to decorate a place full of mushrooms. Yeah, do it. Go for it. Go for it. Everyone just be so inspired to decorate for Halloween this year. I demand you.
Well, do your best.
Oh my god, now I really want to see if I can try to maybe debut my VTuber model in October if I can. Oh my god, the way they fly away.
I remember. That Pronema was the one on the projector at the Asgard Ranch.
That means she's a Desian.
Now that Kratos came to interfere and all, it looks like the Desians and Crucius are really the same organization.
It would appear that Ewan is connected to Crucius as
oh
well.
god, see, here's the thing about RPG fantasy games is that there's so much names and lore that you have to remember. Specifically names.
This is all so confusing. In other words, they're all our enemies.
Yeah, Lloyd.
Right?
Dumb it down for us.
Yes. That means we must be careful of everyone, including the renegades.
You know, I don't think we even consider the renegades our allies, really.
Colette, is everything else back to normal? Besides your voice, can you feel things and such?
Yep, I think I'm okay.
She's back! Woo!
Thanks, everyone. And I'm sorry I made all of you worry
So
much.
here's the thing. So she's back, but is she still technically an angel, but she just regained consciousness? Like, does she still need to eat? Does she still need to sleep? Is she still gonna heal?
Hey, you know what?
Or is
I
just
think
her
I'm hungry
conscious
for the
like
first
that?
time in a long while.
Like, is she fully mortal, or is she just like...
That's great.
Oh, wait, she just said she's hungry. Oh!
It looks like I still have wings, though.
Okay, my question just got answered.
Oh.
Just like I thought.
What, you jealous, the guy? Or Mr. Guy? We just call you Guy like
Colette
they did in
is
Spy Kids 3.
definitely cuter when she smiles.
Ah, bro, stop.
Let's see. You're... Zelos?
Oh, you remembered my name. We chose enough to stick together, you know what I mean?
You seem very two-faced, Guy.
Okay.
Now what shall we do? Since Colette has regained her soul, there's no need for us to head immediately back to Silverant, but...
We know what we have to do. We're going to search for a way to save both worlds in order to prevent any more chosen like Colette.
I agree with Lloyd. I promised Sheena, too.
Colette,
The fate of two worlds lays in the hands of a bunch of young adults, teenagers, and two little kids. Let's go.
What about Presea? It's not fair to keep dragging her around like this.
It's so funny how short they are. I don't know why.
I want to go home.
Damn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She has
We need
kind
to
of a
bring
dead
Presea to
look
that
in her
cake
eyes
chick.
if you look at her.
unfortunately I doubt we can use the Grand Tethe'alla Bridge anymore.
I have contacts in Meltokyo. Let's ask them for help.
But we're wanted traitors. Can we even get into Meltokyo?
Leave that to me. I know Meltokyo like the back of my hand.
All right. We're counting on you, Zealous.
All right, Guy, lead us.
You got it. You can always count on me. Now, my honeys, we're off to Meltokyo.
Colette,
What's wrong, Lloyd?
welcome back.
Aw.
I'm glad to be back.
Yes, I was not liking this possessed Colette we had. Ah, Presea! Wait, I didn't bring her back. She really didn't get any experience, did she? No! Look at everyone else's levels compared to her. Oh, I'm sad. Okay, I'm gonna need to even that out later. Man! Ugh, she's so behind in experience. Okay, Meltokyo. Only in JRPGs can you form the most universal, yet OP group consisting of the MC, the Crush, the Strongman, the comedic relief, and the creature. Exactly. That's literally every single JRPG described. Wait, let me save. Before we go to Meltokyo. The girl who lost her heart.
You're Presea, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she does have that dead look in her eyes. Jesus. I feel like I'm looking at myself from just a short while ago. So we know that Presea has been like an experimentation. And is that why she's... Oh my god, is she depressed? I'm gonna be so sad. Is she exactly the same age as Venus? Because girls tend to be taller than boys at that age, unless they're a bit younger. And they look to be about roughly the same height.
Don't worry, leave it to me.
What is that slime? That ghost looks like he wants to give me a massage. The way he was waving his hands just now.
Devastation. Devastation.
Shouldn't you zombies be having your arms out? Why is it the other way around? Oh my god, backflip. I'm so cool. Damn, bro. Kitty. Move it, kitty. Oh my gosh. Walk normally. Ah, dang it.
This is
So
gonna
I had to climb back all the way down this hill. And then Melt Tokyo. Do I have to cross the bridge again? Now this thing. Is there another enemy out here? Oh yeah, there's another. They're off screen. Okay, Lloyd has like no TP, which I guess that's fine. We're not gonna fight a boss anytime soon. We're alike?
50% output.
Wait, I'm gonna lose that conversation. No! God damn. Okay, I would normally run away, but since Persea is like so behind in EXP, I guess I should fight everything I can. But I mean, I am probably gonna grind a bit tomorrow before Thursday stream as well, so that's another thing. We're like, oh good, I kept the conversation. Zelos, you hate half-elves, right? I don't like them anyway. Then why are you coming along on our journey? Well, in the end, we're of the same lot, really. What do you mean? No one wanted us to be born. That is a heavy statement, buddy. Everyone just casually dropping like hints towards their mental health. My god.
Don't worry, leave it to me.
Saya just wants to go home. She has a dead look in her eyes. The guy's just like, no one wanted me to be born. Sheena is like, if I don't carry out my task, I'll be dead or something, or my tribe or whatever she called it will be disappointed in me. Like, holy moly.
Don't worry, leave it.
Everyone is dealing with something here. What in a place in Tethe'alla where it seems like the world is thriving, it seems the people are not very happy. Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's the point they're trying to make. Despite the fact the world is thriving, the people are not.
I'm just too pretty. Seriously.
Okay, buddy. Mr. doing backflips and probably ruining his hair in the process. Can I? Okay, I actually just want to just get out of this mountain. So let me just do this. Bye-bye. You better not follow me. Oh no, this cat is really in my way. Okay, fine.
This is gonna be cake.
This is gonna be cake. I find that JRPGs and even certain anime truly test the series with the character's mental and emotional health, especially if it's a journey that takes every twist and turn. I definitely feel like that's kind of how it is right now. I'm teaching one of my coworkers how to play Dungeons and Dragons, and I think I brought this up a little bit in past stream, but how they had their Dungeons and Dragons live stream where they said they completely rewrote the Dungeon Master Handbook and the Player's Handbook, so everything is new. And I have like a decent amount of experience with Dungeons and Dragons, not like a nerd level, I guess, but I have a decent amount. And I was telling my coworker like basically like how to understand how to play, and he's like, this is really complicated. Like, he really wants to play, but like in the process of me telling him how to play, he's just like, this is a lot. It's very intimidating. But I was like, yeah, but
should be special.
you know, like being able to play Dungeons and Dragons is literally an RPG. It's a tabletop RPG. And he likes playing JRPGs. So I'm just like, think of it like a, you know, how you play your JRPGs. You know, you understand like characters intimidating. Is that what did I say? Did I not say intimidating? What did I say? Yeah, it was intimidating because there's so much knowledge that you have to remember, basically. Yeah, these characters' mental health is, The new D&D stuff isn't very well thought out, in my opinion. I'm still kind of, I was not supposed to go there. I'm still kind of learning it. I know they released a video, earlier today about like the Dungeon Master, and I hadn't started watching it, but it's not well thought out. You think they made it more complicated? I heard that the weapon stuff, they added something to weapons, and I heard people were saying like this doesn't seem like it was well thought out, like during the live stream, because I was watching the D&D live stream when that came out. Chosen One, I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you to pass. While it pains me terribly to say this, you and your companions are currently wanted. Bro, we didn't even do anything. We just talked about it. You can't hold us accountable for just talking about something. Or I guess maybe they don't have free speech here, but... but you can't hold us accountable for an action we didn't even like do. We just talked about going to Silverhand. We didn't actually do anything. What now? You said to leave it to you. No, just hang on. I told you, leave it to me. Yeah, this guy's got connections. He's got a pretty face. He's got pretty privilege. JRPGs were originally inspired by D&D after all. Oh yeah, that's also true. I forget how long D&D's been around. Talking, don't you mean committing a crime? We didn't. We said like, hey, maybe we should go to Silverhand. And then the knights were just like, hey, I heard that. Just saying that is wrong. That makes you criminal. I was like, bruh, but you can't charge me for my crimes? Because I didn't do any crimes? Do you have any proof? There's no actual proof that I actually was gonna do it. So how can you charge me for something I didn't? There's no proof of? Whoa, what is this place? Ew, we're in the sewers. The underground sewer. Wastewater from the city flows out from here. This is a pretty good way of sneaking in. Well, Motokyo's gate closes at night, so I use this a lot to get back home. You would sneak out? Why don't you go home until night? You probably did not grow up with a good home life, Colette. If you'd like me to show you, I'd be happy to educate you tonight. Ew, what? It was just a joke. Don't get jealous now, Sheena. You've got to be kidding me. Your voice for him is perfect. You think so? I'm trying to match his vibe. I wasn't sure if I was being super successful. I think the person I also still haven't fully grounded for would be Sheena, because like we kind of saw her like kind of sporadically, so I'm like, oh god. Oh, Kitty Cat 024, thank you so much for the follow. Hello. I appreciate it. Thank you. Wait guys, did that follow sound work? I don't remember if anyone answered it the first time, because I'm having so many audio issues on my end, man. Hi, welcome Kitty Cat. Welcome to the stream. Just real quick, I'm gonna ask you a quick question, but did you just happen to come across the stream through Twitch, or did you happen to find me by other means, by like, let's say my YouTube channel or any of my other socials? This will just determine if I should do like a proper introduction for any first-time viewers. You'll understand when you're older. From YouTube? Okay, so you already know who I am. Chill. Alright, awesome. I don't have to do my super long intro, unless you want me to, but I assume you want to come to the live Twitch stream if you weren't already interested. Enemy presence detected. There is danger. Also, Persea doesn't talk too much either, so I also need to ground her a little bit more. Yeah, let's be careful as we go. Okay, so this is the next dungeon, right? I don't think I heard a fall sound. God dang it. Why does my OBS hate me? Okay, something just bit me, guys. My neck is super itchy. I can feel a bump. God damn it. What is this? Okay. We're probably not gonna finish this whole. This is a dungeon, right? We're probably not gonna finish this whole thing today.
This is gonna be
but,
cake.
This will be cake. Oh, it's so nice to hear Colette talk again. My goodness. I was starting to kind of forget what her voice sounded like. It is rat. What is rat? Oh my god. This rat is actually being my back right now. Okay, we have like no TP, so that's another thing too. It would have been nice if we, you know what, I should have stopped by the rest spot, and I probably should have slept, so our TP could be up to notch, but oh well. And potentially refilled on some items if we would have left me containers. This mouse thing is
Not even a contest.
Can I leave here, actually? Will it let me? Okay, let's go sleep first. Okay. Let's see. I think for this dungeon, I'll go up to like maybe the next save point.
This is gonna be cake.
Like the first save point in the dungeon. And then or I don't know. Would you guys because we haven't really hit the 2-hour mark, but would you guys prefer you know, seeing the dungeon in all in one go, or would you not mind like ending slightly early? Or I don't know, because I always try to play for at least 2 hours.
This
but
is
we
gonna
have
be a
not
piece
hit
of
that
cake.
mark yet. Especially since I think my first like 10 minutes of stream was me like trying to fix audio stuff. So we're probably 10 minutes less than what it actually says the stream time is on. I don't mind doing either. If we only do like half of the dungeon today and the other half on Thursday. Now I got a JRPG idea in your head. Ooh. Wait, can I even sleep here at all? Fudge. Ah, here we go. Okay. 600 gold? What the hell? Okay, well, we have really no other choice, to be honest, because we can't sleep in Cybank or Meltokyo. God damn. It's the most expensive one. Probably be easier for you if you did the dungeon all in one go. You think so? Does everyone else agree? If multiple people agree, then that's what we'll do. Yes? You think so? Okay. The dungeon all in one go. Do you think I could do the entire dungeon in like 30 minutes? Do you think that's possible? Yes, yes? Okay. If it's possible to do the dungeon in 30 minutes, then I'll just do it all right now. But if not, then we can leave it for Thursday. Because I can't do more than 30 minutes because I am a big girl who has a big girl job, who has to go to bed for said big girl job. I can't decide and so offer no opinion. We'll see. I'll see what if I can't do the dungeon in 30 minutes, then we'll leave it for Thursday. 600 gold for a nap. Welcome to the flourishing world. Oh my god. The flourishing world is broken economy system. If you need to rest, go rest if needed. I mean, we did rest. It was just, it cost so much. Oh, I did remake a lot of money in the meantime, so that's I guess that's a good thing. Let me look up and see how long this dungeon is. Avoiding spoilers, but like on average, how long does this take people? Okay. Oh, there's puzzles. Okay. The maps on the old Tales games are so strange to me. Really? Yeah, I'm having a hard time kind of reading the maps sometimes as well. Okay, there's a couple of puzzles, so maybe I should probably leave this for the next stream. Oh. Yeah. Long puzzles. Okay. I don't want to spoil anything for myself, so I'll just stop it there. Okay, maybe I should leave this for the next stream. Okay. Wait, I want to look at the, what was it? The combined gem? What was I supposed to do again? It combines, EXE skills, but how do I check that? Was it? Oh wait, it was Genus who learned it. Genus? How do I get that to activate? I remember it being a kind of confusing dungeon. Oh really? Oh no. This is good. That's gonna be fun. Is it a tech? Oh, you know what? I should probably... I need a... Okay. Execute? Oh wait, these are all... Okay. I need to make sure... Charge, inspect magic, sharpness. I want to redo everybody's skills at some point, actually. Forget? Why would I want to forget anything? Ice tornado. What does B mean? That it's already... Okay. Items, you attack, destruction, Colette, Lloyd, usage. I've used that? Okay. Status. Oh, you know, I keep forgetting to do these. Which are better? HP defense. Ill-fated girl. Rough. Mysterious assassin. Oh, she only has one. Sorcerer magic cycle. There's no meta to this, right? Technically, there's no meta to everybody's setups. Or there probably is, right? Taciturn girl? What does taciturn mean? Tetra slash, swordsman, drifting swordsman. B means it's only usable in battle. Oh, I see. Yo, wait, he looks kind of cool in this art. This sprite art looks cool. And they made Lloyd look older than, well, I guess he is 17. Persea, Rain, Genus, Sheena. He looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Quiet. Tacturn means not speaking much. Oh, okay. I probably should have that makes sense. I probably should have guessed that's what it meant. That makes a lot of sense.